You think the biggest global threat is a clash of armies? Or perhaps a new Cold War of ideologies? Think again. Because beneath the headlines, in the quiet hum of servers and the intricate dance of algorithms, the silent, all encompassing war has already begun. This isn't about tanks or missiles, it's about lines of code. Everyone's asking who's going to rule the future, and we tend to think of it as armies or economies. But the more critical question is the one we should be asking is this: how is artificial intelligence currently being leveraged to reshape the geopolitical landscape, quietly deciding who wins and who loses, often without even us realizing about it? Get ready, because we are about to unpack the silent but undeniably escalating AI war between the world's biggest superpowers. And trust me, you will be surprised by some of the unlikely challengers emerging from Africa, the Middle East, and even South Asia. Let's see the rise of algorithmic warfare. This isn't a sci-fi movie, and it's not even projection of future. This is happening right now as we speak. Military generals aren't just strategizing troops moving on a map, they are deploying AI systems that are capable of mind-boggling feats, wherein they can predict enemy movements with an accuracy that was once purely a fantasy. And they are also able to automate drone strikes with a precision that minimizes collateral, or so they claim, jamming enemy communications with surgical, almost invisible efficiency. Friends, we are talking about truly autonomous weapons, surveillance systems powered by advanced recognition that can identify a single person in a crowd of thousands, and lightning-fast cyber warfare algorithms that can cripple infrastructure in seconds. And at the very heart of all this power, it's not steel, it's not gunpowder, it's code, it's data, it's raw, unfiltered intelligence. Okay, let's start with the United States. Historically, America has been at the forefront of military innovation, but now it's locked in a desperate AI arms race to maintain that coveted edge. The Department of Defense isn't just dabbling with tech, they are deeply embedded with Silicon Valley giants like Amazon, Palantir, and Microsoft. Projects like the Joint Artificial Intelligence Center and DARPA's Replicator Initiative aren't just pushing the boundaries, they are building swarms of autonomous drones that can operate, adapt, and even learn in real-time battlefield conditions. And here's a recent power move that flew under many radars. The US has significantly deepened its AI and tech partnerships with the UAE, actively participating in the development of massive AI data infrastructure in places like Abu Dhabi. This isn't just about defense, it's about projecting digital influence and data sovereignty across the entire Middle East. It's a strategic play for long-term geopolitical leverage. Now, let's pivot to China. For Beijing, AI isn't just a tool, it's an existential strategy for global domination. Their People's Liberation Army, the PLA, is pouring unprecedented resources into autonomous tanks, AI-powered satellite tracking that can pinpoint almost anything, and sophisticated simulation systems that are training soldiers in a hyper-realistic digital battlefields. And through their ambitious Digital Silk Road initiative, China isn't just building infrastructure, they are exporting their cutting-edge AI surveillance technology to countries across Africa and Southeast Asia. Think about that. They are effectively embedding their tech ecosystem into other nations. Companies like Huawei, Senstein, and Baidu aren't just private tech giants. They are stitched to China's pervasive civil military fusion strategy. This isn't about collaboration, it's about total tech mobilization where every innovation, every data point can serve the state's strategic objectives. Let's move to Russia. They may not boast the same deep pockets as the US or China, but they are absolutely making up for with brutal, often unconventional innovation. We've seen it firsthand in Ukraine. The widespread deployment of AI powered kamikaze drones, often cheaply produced but devastatingly effective. They've also become masters of electronic warfare tools that can disrupt GPS, trick enemy drones into malfunctioning, and hijack signals in real time. The post conflict fatigue and ongoing resource drain have pushed Russia to lean heavily into tech solutions, scaling their reach and impact while maximizing the need for extensive manpower. It's a stark reminder that innovation can thrive under immense pressure. And here's what really gets interesting: the United Arab Emirates. The UAE isn't just a buyer of technology, they are rapidly positioning themselves as a pivotal player. They've teamed up with global giants like OpenAI and Microsoft to create one of the latest sovereign AI ecosystems right there in Abu Dhabi. It isn't just about acquiring tech, it's about hosting and controlling it. And simultaneously, they are engaging deeply with China's Belt and Road Initiative, carefully balancing their allegiances. They're not just passively consuming AI, they are becoming a dynamic broker of AI influence in this rapidly unfolding AI age. It's seen as a masterclass in strategic geopolitical maneuvering. And now, for what might be the most unexpected yet crucial twist in the story: Africa. Nations like Rwanda, Nigeria, and South Africa aren't making headlines for massive AI defense budgets, but they are quietly, strategically building remarkable AI defense capabilities. We are seeing sophisticated facial recognition systems for enhanced border control, AI powered threat analysis systems to preempt internal and external dangers, and critically, the development of sovereign cloud systems, ensuring their data remains within their borders. While much of the world focuses on traditional superpowers, Africa is aggressively future proofing its defense and pushing for genuine digital sovereignty. Here's a fact you absolutely need to remember: Africa is the youngest continent demographically. This means it's sitting on an unprecedented gold mine of future data. And in the AI age, data is power. They have it and they are building the infrastructure to wield it. Next, let's talk about India. They are taking a deeply calculated, largely indigenous approach to AI in defense. Under the robust framework of the Defense AI Council, India is deploying AI for everything from hyper-realistic simulation training to optimizing complex logistics, and even deploying unmanned combat vehicles. Indigenous setups like Tonbo Imaging are working alongside established powerhouses like ISRO and DRDO, collaboratively building real-time surveillance systems and sophisticated autonomous platforms. And consider recent regional dynamics. India, for instance, has demonstrated a shift in its response strategy. While traditional forces remain, their response to challenges has increasingly involved leveraging technology, AI-driven surveillance, identifying precise infiltration routes, and robust cyber resilience, neutralizing sophisticated misinformation warfare campaigns. India is playing to win, not by simply copying what others do, but by strategically creating its own unique, resilient AI ecosystem. It's a powerful statement of self-reliance. So while we've seen how nations are ramping up their AI capabilities, let's be absolutely clear. We cannot ignore the very real, very dangerous shadows that this AI race casts. What happens wherein an autonomous drone misfires, making a decision independent of human oversight, or when AI systems trained on flawed historical data inherent and amplify biases, leading to unintended consequences. We are already seeing the rise of hyper realistic deepfakes designed to sow discord, crippling cyber attacks, targeting critical national infrastructure like satellites, and dangerously rapid misinformation loads that can destabilize entire societies. And here's the most alarming truth: there are currently no binding global treaties or regulations governing the development and deployment of AI. It is quite literally a wild west of digital warfare with a potential for catastrophic, irreversible disaster. So, as we look to the future, who truly wins this silent, escalating AI war? It's not necessarily the country with the biggest army or the most advanced fighter jets. It's the one with the smartest code, the most robust data infrastructure, and most agile innovation ecosystem. This isn't just about warfare as we've known it. It's about power, it's about control, it's about the very future of the global order. And it's happening right now in labs, in data centers, and in boardrooms around the world. So if this video helped you connect some dots, if it helped you see the bigger, more complex picture, please give it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button to join our community and share this with someone who still thinks AI is just about chatbots or self-driving cars. And I really want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Will AI ultimately make the world safer or fundamentally more dangerous? Let's spark a truly vital conversation. See you in the next one.